Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel, So Much to Wear. I'm Nikki, and I do videos about creating thrift flips, so fixing up thrifted items and finding and selling them online on platforms like Poshmark and Mercari. Today, I wanted to bring you guys with me because I'm doing something that I do every once in a while. I am going on a thrifting road trip. That means I'm hitting the road to try to find some deals for things that I can sell online, or just get a really good deal for things that I can buy and then do a little upcycle and sell for more money. Today I have the day off with no responsibilities, and I saw on Facebook last night that the Plato's Closet and Clothing Mentor in Baton Rouge were having 90% and 70% off sales. The stores are right next to each other. So I decided, it looked like they had quite a few items left on Facebook on their little advertisements. I hope that those were true. This is what makes me nervous. The sale's been going on for a couple days. I didn't know about it. This road trip is going to take me about an hour and 20 minutes both ways. So let's hit the road. I'm hoping to find some good stuff. Keeping my fingers crossed. I'm going to be visualizing finding some good stuff the entire hour and 20 minutes that I'll be driving there. So let's go. No! I made a big mistake. I got so excited about this sale. I guess I didn't take a close enough look at their Facebook pages and notice that they adjusted their hours, and now they open at noon instead of 9 o'clock in the morning. So I really did not need to rush on over here at 7:30 in the morning. Right now, I'm just going to try to find a way to make myself useful out here. I think I'm going to try going to some of the Goodwills and get some coffee, do some stuff like that. You know, just little mistakes you make when you decide to spontaneously go on a road trip. I pulled into the first Goodwill and I went inside with high hopes, looking through those shorts, not finding anything too great. I was pretty desperate at this point. Those were some actual vintage, the limited floral 90s looking shorts. So I considered those for a second, but then the sizing seemed weird, which happens a lot with like vintage clothes, and I just didn't want to deal with it. So I didn't get them. Tell me if you think I made a mistake. Check out these. This is actually one of my favorite shoe brands to sell, which is Vionic. I was excited when I saw these, but then I noticed something seemed just a little bit off about these, especially with the insides, and I realized they were missing their insoles, their special orthopedic insoles. So I passed on those. Hey guys, I just wanted to give you an update. This is the second store that I've been able to go to so far. Haven't found anything yet. This trip hasn't really gone super well yet, but that is okay because that gives you an idea of what thrifting and reselling for a job is like. There's going to be some days where nothing is working out. You're not really finding anything. It's not as easy as it seems. Okay guys, so it took 3 different stores, but I'm happy to report that this trip has turned around. I found some great stuff inside that last Goodwill, and this is in great condition. So, time to go to Clothing Mentor, Plato's Closet, see what we find there. I'm excited now, I'm feeling good. This is gonna be a good trip. The rest of it's gonna be a good trip. We're ready to go. So I was worried that there wasn't really going to be much to choose from when I drove here. There's a lot to choose from. Plato's Closet, crazy. 90% off for them. It's like half the store. It was definitely worth me making this trip. I got a ton of inventory for $100. Time to go home. Okay guys, so back here at home, I just wanted to show you some of the things that I was able to pick up from this big sale. I'm going to start off with the things that came from my Goodwill trip. This Millie jacket, this is definitely a more expensive designer brand. The only problem is I did notice there is a spot in it. So you can see, I think you can kind of see it right there. So Not really sure what I'm gonna do with that. I do like the fact that it's like a light cream color. It's definitely, you can just tell by feeling it that it is a very high dollar item. Honestly, it's not the best size. It's a size 0, but I think I'm gonna list this, probably disclose this spot, and if it doesn't sell, I might just keep it for myself because this is very nice. And it's cute. These all came from the coat section, by the way, so make sure during the summer months you're looking in the coat section, especially in a place that's warmer like here in Louisiana. People that are just shopping for themselves definitely are not looking for something in the coat department, so that really helps me out. This is a Rachel Zoe long, I think this might be wool. This is a long Rachel Zoe. Blah. So this is 53% wool. So this is a wool long sleeve jacket. It's a neutral color. I really like it. I think it's super cute. And finally, for shoes, I picked up what is one of my favorite brands to sell, Chacos. They're sandals, and they're sandals with really padded, they just have a lot of arch support. They're great for outdoor activities because you can use these if you're hiking, if you're in the water. So these are kids Chacos though. So I'm not sure how kids Chacos do, but it's definitely worth a try. They're in really good condition. And with shoes like these, like Crocs, Chacos, water shoes, what I do is just submerge them with dish soap and just let them soak so they get as clean as possible, do a little bit of scrubbing. Once again, for me, cleaning shoes is not a big deal. I do it when I'm like watching Netflix or in between things. Like I'll just put these in a sink, let it soak for several hours, come back, scrub them down, take the picture. Now let's get to Plato's closet. So first, I'm talking about jeans racks. So these are just loft, but they are cute. They're like kind of a cutoff. They're not high rise, but still they're distressed, and they are new with tags. And this was marked $8 at Plato's, so $90, 90% off of $8. You can imagine is a great price for these. And if they do not sell, I am definitely going to keep them for myself. These are Chaser, the brand, and I think that, okay, so they're like a bunch of these clothes have like this tag on them. It's not like a traditional retail tag. I'm thinking maybe it might be, maybe there was another consignment store that unfortunately had to close and sold all their stuff to Plato's, but I got a ton of clothes with this tag on. So I'm not sure what that really means. Maybe it was even a boutique. But so yeah, these are Chaser, size large. This I think is so funny. So this embroidered top, I was like, ooh, that's pretty. It's like off the shoulder. It's really, I like looking at this one that I'm like, can I keep this? I'm definitely gonna try to wear this at least once before I list this. But the funny thing is, I picked it up because I saw this little metal tag that most of us know pretty well. This is a Free People top, great. And if you've been thrifting at all, you might come across something that has a similar metal tag, and it's a brand called Poof, which is definitely not worth as much money as Free People. And here's what I think is so funny about this. This is the Plato's tag. They labeled this top as Poof, and it's really Free People. So I guess this one kind of got by them in their pricing, but I still got this for 90% off. And they, oh my God, I got this for super cheap. This was listed for $6 at Plato's Closet, whatever 90% off of $6 is. And look at this. Speaking of Free People, I also got these festival shorts. These are crazy. These are fun. I really like these. They're like glittery. They have a side zipper. They don't sell. I'm thinking I'm in Louisiana. This is a great Mardi Gras or costume for when we get officially totally back open. Another big brand. This is a Lily Pulitzer silk white tank. Here's the thing. This is not the most exciting thing. And this part is exciting that it's new with tags, but wait for this. This retail price is $108 for this just like white tank top. It's a size extra small. Here's why I decided to pick it up, because Plato's listed it as $10, so that's once again like $1. It's silk, it's white, and if you can't tell from what I'm wearing, I really like dyeing things on my own. So what I think I'm gonna do is I'm gonna just like snip off the tag, take a picture of it like right next to the tank top, dye it in a really cool watercolor design. Now we're gonna talk about a couple other things I got from Plato's Closet from the outside area when I started to panic and I didn't look over things, which I really regret. The most important thing about thrift shopping is looking over things for damage, because otherwise you could end up like me in this very situation. Doesn't look good like this either. This is kind of a mess. I don't know how I didn't notice this. The brand is Style Stalker, which I remember from my Rent the Runway days. I used to be a huge Rent the Runway user back when I was an evening news anchor. A lot of like special events that I had to go to with dresses, and I would use Rent the Runway because they have great expensive dresses, and this is one of the brands that was always on there. So I just saw the tag, snatched it up really quick. But what I did not see is that it's like a halter, but it's supposed to be attached somehow in the back, which I'm thinking I want to fix this. I can sew, so I can definitely try to fix this, but I don't even understand how this is supposed to go. And this retail price is $220. We'll figure it out. Both of these are embarrassing, but here's something I got really excited about when I was outside and I saw these on the rack. It's a J. Crew size extra large, new with tag, jumpsuit, a black jumpsuit. Super cute, right? Wrong. This is not supposed to be like this. It's ripped, it's busted. The good news is though, this is gonna be an easier fix than the dress. I'm just going to, because it's like, I'm not like super skilled with my sewing, but I know if I pin this, I can definitely get this good and sturdy like hand sewing. So I'm just gonna have to spend probably an hour fixing this. Okay, another thing I got from Plato's. This is like a loft, just like lounge sundress. It's like a cotton linen blend, so it will work great with the natural fiber reactive dyes that I have. And I just gotta pick what kind of color scheme I wanna do with this. If you have an idea of something you would love to see with this like loft sundress, let me know. I got this BB Dakota kind of tuxedo dress in a smaller size 2. Kind of like got 90s Friends vibes. We are going to branch into the clothing mentor sale. So the clothing mentor sale, which I was expecting to be just like Plato's Closet but more mature brands, didn't end up being exactly that. They had their 70% off sale, but everything was marked up quite a bit. My favorite thing that I found there is this black Lily Pulitzer dress. It's different than like her other dresses because it's not like super colorful, which I'm hoping that this won't influence how much money I get from this dress, but you can kind of see just beautiful sheen that's coming off of it. It's embellished, has kind of like that Lily Pulitzer neckline. Free People. They had Free People on their clearance. Some of the items weren't the best, but I picked up these because they're like, I thought like this definitely 90s flannel. This is the brand Likely, sold on Revolve a lot, kind of like a younger brand. And it's definitely kind of like a wedding guest dress, which not a lot of weddings going on, but I do just want to see how it does. It's a good brand. We got it for a good price. Another thing that I was looking for at this store, the second store, was swimwear, because they did have a whole swim section. So I picked up 3 swimsuits. One is actually for me, probably. This, I've never heard of this brand before, but it's new with tag, and the brand is Le Tarte. It does have one of those X's in the tag. Not super happy about that. But the brand is Le Tarte, and take a look at this. This is how much it says that it is original price. $198 for a swimsuit. Oh my God. It's cute and it feels really expensive. So I was like, I'm definitely gonna pick this up. We have a pool at our apartment complex that hasn't opened yet, but it's supposed to hopefully soon. So I will take all the swimsuits I can get. Another swimsuit. This is from Cupshe, which is a cheap brand online. It was marked down quite a bit, so I decided to take a risk on it. It still got the tags on it. I found this Speedo black training suit, and this was only a couple bucks. I just joined a gym that has like a lap pool, and it's been my goal for forever to learn how to actually swim. Like, I really can't swim at all. I can doggy paddle, but I can't swim. And I'm getting married to someone in the Coast Guard who does swim, obviously. So we'll see. Wish me luck. Let me know if you can swim or if you can't swim. I just thought that this would be perfect because obviously you don't have to worry about any body parts just like falling out, hanging out, none of that. So I'm excited about this. And if I decide not to swim or I somehow get into a place I can't swim, I can always put this on the internet and it's new with tags. So if you want to see more videos like this where you go thrifting with me, or if you want to see videos about how I change some of the things I get from the thrift store, like some of these white items, into something like this. This is a J. Crew top that I got for $2. That is now a sunset top that I really like. If you want to see videos like that, I'll put the link to my ice dyeing video up at the top here. Join this community of people that just really want to make a difference in secondhand fashion, because there really always is so much to wear. Check out all of this stuff from this haul that I got for under $100. There's just so many deals out there. If you have any questions about thrifting, please let me know. Connect with me on Instagram. Check out my Poshmark. I would love to get to talk to you guys and answer any questions. Thanks for joining me. Have a great day.